Coat going down at the inside. JC had no idea he was there. That is turn 4, I believe.
Looks like a lot of damage to the right rear of the Ferrari. That is the red and white Acura that dropped back in that 3-wide battle, and around goes the Zaylu's car, and the Inception McLaren also involved. Some drama here on the racetrack, and yikes, sprinted Reeb right in the middle of it and collects one of the front-running Audis as well. It's been a frantic fight all throughout the field, and we've got the multi-class aspect of it. This is contact. That's the heavily damaged windward car. Big move up the inside and contact here between positions 2 and 3. Engel goes around off the nose of Charles Vertu.
Yeah, it was tight, but Winkelhock had to give it up.
More contact there, and that's been, at any rate, the fight is fierce. The contact there sends the second-place car around. Perhaps a bit earlier than anticipated. Audi tries to go by, and Porsche stops.
Greater speed, and I think the 09 sees the blue flag, gives him the inside lane, but Callum had committed to the outside and had nowhere to go with it. Oh, he's got problems.
Yeah.
He might have some damage. He definitely has some damage. He's got big damage right now. This has gone upside down, and let's take a look here. We see it quite late.
Through the back of the shot there.
Down to the inside. Murray had the apex.
Look into the inside of the Mini of Jones. He slots up alongside and they make contact. The Mini goes around and collects one of the Gin Racer Hyundais.
I went on slicks and I told my son, listen, the same thing I told him on Sebring. You've been dreaming. You've done this in your dreams a million times. This is your chance.
How far does he fall down the pack? And he falls right down to 5th, and over he goes. Oh! Kevin Hansen was the filling in a Hyundai sandwich, which ended with a Jabo into the barrier. And look at the Knezev tuck in behind Belevsky. Oh, and there is a big spill from Sugarbutinov.
Investigating the contact with Ollie Webb and Augusto, hitting him to go by as well. It's in there here. There's the contact. If it's going to be popped out anywhere, Matthias Ekström and alongside him Philip Eng, and neither wanted to give ground. They knew how important the lead into the first corner was, but that contact punctured Ekström's tyre. We haven't got video of John Philippi losing it in turn 1. That's what happened.
Tell you what.
Now, what happened there?
What happened there?
Well, he's just going to visit the sponsors' hoardings.
Oh, just put an outside wheel.
The irony of whose hoardings he hits is not lost.
Lögdösödik a 4. helyen, és itt muszáj kiegyenesedniük. Exler az, aki a füvön keresztül jön vissza. De azt hiszem, hogy egy kiesőnk van, az egyik Honda.
Pont most egymás mellett, és visszarántotta el.
Nem az, ugye nem annyira tiszta, mint...
Két kör adhatnak még hozzá, 2 kör ugye a max, amit hozzá lehet.
Todas las posiciones, a ver dónde fue. Cuidado, cómo salió para como una flecha, para el lado de adentro. Bueno, terminó en el circuito número 9. Se quiere meter muy bien Franco Boncueno. Puede pasar cualquier cosa. Se van a tocar hoy. Malbrano hoy se tocaron. Di Genaro que no le afloja Boncueno. Dale. Siga. Le va a arrancar hasta el tanque de nada. Está más cerca ahora. Uy, mirá. Me parece que lo ayudó, ¿no? Le dio un envión. Era la sangre. Sí. Mirá ahí.
Y bien Giannina ahí porque levanta para ver para dónde iba a salir Persia. Bueno, Cobati solo entra en trompo. La agarra en la rueda trasera.
Y ahí le pegó un bombazo tremendo, le dio. Que ahí la ligó en el revoleo. Le pegó, se la llevó puesta a Valentina Funes, el auto de Daniel Domínguez. Josito Di Palma. Uy, ¿qué pasó? Uy. ¿Qué pasó ahí? No, mirá, se llevaron. Nada como ir juntos a la par. Bien, mirá Sar con Ciarrochi, lo va apretando, Lo va apretando Ciarrochi, se van a tocar. No le afloja a Diego. Uy, se pasaron a Sar afuera.
Hemos visto a lo largo del campeonato una batalla tan...
Uy, Ciarrochi en llanta, no te puedo creer.
Desenlace de una maniobra.
No.
A ver si llega a pegar contra Roma.
Sí, que no. Tuvo inconveniente, pasó por... mirá, Se chocaron.
Salen a la par. Ojo.
Es difícil,
es difícil, Es difícil.
Cuando Leguizamón, ahí está en la pelea hoy. Se tocaron, no, con Finecchi.
Ay, no. Golpe, ojo.
No, terminó.
Y venía a la par, sí, Samir, y se engancha con Giannina Sanasi, una pena.
Menos mal que no le pegó a la punta de los neumáticos. Lionel Tambacio. A ver, mirá cómo salió, Va Palau por adentro con Berrielo. Se van a tocar, se tocaron. Se tocaron, le porfía la maniobra a Berrielo, claro.
Solo, entra en trompo.
Y Perea, allí lo engancha al auto de Machado. Ahí vino fuerte el golpe.
Entre comillas, llegar a aprender de Manuel Abdala yendo atrás.
Fernández se llevó puesto un muñeco. Y esto era lo que sucedía.
Claro, esto es salida de curva 2.
Todos los muñecos quedaron rendidos a un costado.
Pero hay que hacerlo funcionar, andar, y es lo mejor sin duda del punto. ¿De dónde se va a Ferra? Ahí Ferra. Ahí se pone de contado y es con Jorge. Con respeto y con altura de estos Superescarabajos. Mirá Fernando Brado. ¿Cómo se lo llevó puesta? Sí, se lo llevó a Merode. Bloqueó demasiado. Con seguridad va a estar entrando.
Está corriendo.
Mirá Belén. Uy, Belén. Belén.
I don't know if he's just lost it all by himself. Ryo Hirakawa, you could see at the bottom of your screen just going off, but then it doesn't give us much of an indication of what happened to Naoki Yamamoto. For me, that's Tsuki Oyu in the middle of the screen who'll just carry on. For me, that's an odd place for Yamamoto to lose it.
And Bryce Aaron all filling his mirrors. He runs wide and Segura's off. That was contact with Christian Mansell. Javier Segura up into the air, broken left rear suspension. Goes up the inside into the chicane. Tom turns in, there's contact. That was completely predictable. And Tom Hartley Jr. Aidan Hills gets the run down the hill. Oh, that's John Bennett going off. Didn't spot that first time round. Does he make the wall? Yes, he does, I'm afraid. And so John Bennett.
Spencer just having a little fun out here in Pat's car. Oh, and it's Leah that smokes the tires this time. Oh, kaboom at the finish line.
I'd like to go back and see that again. I think Bubba just got loose. But
heavy hits for these guys as they're getting bounced around inside the cars.
Oh, Kyle Busch gets into the 17. Busher trying to stay out of traffic.
There's a big save, but a spin behind him. That L38 car hard into the wall.
That all started on the front. Now fire.
Big fire.
Yeah, this would be a great view of it to see if he does slide all the way into that wall. Yeah, I think the splitter does make contact with the wall, but it didn't look like it was bent down, which would be the concern.
That's pretty hard hit.
A little bit of contact right to the left rear quarter panel. Martin overcorrects the car, knocks the wall down. That was a massive hit. 14 car, a little bit of a clip from the 17, sends him into the wall. 17 spun off of the nose of the 11 car into the inside wall hard.
And Hamlin was right behind him and made contact with him.
When you watch as those cars spin right there, the third car in the bottom, man, that is AJ Allmendinger. He's going to see him come out from behind the campers. Right there's the 16. Man, that'll get your heart racing.
So again, the 23 of Tanner Berryhill.
And there's a caution. Big hit for the 68 of Brandon Brown.
Oh, wow. Real finicky coming up off the corner.
And why I don't want anyone to go out there and wreck like Brandon Brown has done right here. I do appreciate the accidents we've seen to just
early on here. Doyle has the lead, but look how wide the sweets are going, and they're coming for Doyle. Both of them.
Oh, he's down!
crash. Oh! Aspergren's trying to come across, and there's just three doesn't go into one, does it? And that's effectively what was happening. It's gone so wide, look at it go! Oh no, Ty Woffington! He's just running the back of Frick. Doyle, excuse me. 5-10 minutes, I would suggest. A little bit of a breathing room. Yeah, give him a bit of room. Yeah, that's right. There you see it again. He just couldn't believe that Berger was there.
Looking to utilise a bit of momentum, and Geiser throws himself down the track. And she doubles her way through, and the pass is there, and they bang bars! Oh, they both go down, they touch.
Oh, he got tripped up. He's running there hot. Oh, on and off throttle. He's jumped off as well. Watch for this bike. That's gone in hard.
He did well to get off that. Yeah, but look, do you see what happened?
Oh, they got tangled. Look at this. He lost it underneath him. Wow.
Yeah, they've gone in together, and actually, that didn't go wrong as quickly as what I thought it might.
Hey, let's take another look at the crash then. Coming. Oh, dearie me. We saw a bit of that yesterday. Tommy Bridewell almost had it in the same way. That's both of them. Both the FF3 guys. Yeah. Oh,
they've gone down really early.
On the brakes.
Yeah, they've clashed.
Here comes Craig Lee.
Well wide, yeah. I
wide.
just caught the tail end of that crash. It was well wide, red and white, soaking wet, like ice, like ice.
Every time I see it, it's just a huge impact.
Oh,
that's Jones. That's
same identical
David
crash.
Jones, or was that Matt?
Clipped it in.
Oh, dear. Oh,
yeah,
that was a big one.
Yeah. Oh, the bike parked itself conveniently next to Craig News.
Dear me.
Oh, Danny Webb, look at it. That looks like water. More than it does. It's definitely fluid, but what fluid? But it looked like water on the way in there.
Yeah.
Maybe it burst
But old Danny didn't have any choice there. Get out of the way, lad.
How many times do you see bikes come in? Good bit of front end work there. Look at these boys running for it. So, while everybody sorts themselves out there, that's Danny Webb going down on whatever his own fluid was, the 99 machine. Now everything else comes in, and that's the thing.
And you do not want collecting by one of them. That will do you some serious harm, will that?
Yeah. So, everybody's sliding into the Clearway sand trap on whatever Danny Webb has.
Coming through the left-hander, a little bit unsettled there, and just going to lose that front.
And slides away from the apex of turn 13. A bit of a shake of the head from Scott Redding as he made his way away from the scene, thankfully able to get straight back up to his feet.
And Kawasaki dives down the inside, and well, there's no contact between them. Just looks like Scott
retired from one race out of the 32, and he was set to capitalise on the attrition. It's even more dramatic when you ride on board with him, it must be said. Jonathan Ray's bike then flies away through the gravel trap.